Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Marcus Nash. Welcome back to my blog, my YouTube channel. Before I get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like, and please comment in the comment section. I love the comments. So, what I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to get into about today, is why the Los Angeles Lakers are going to beat the Miami Heat in this year's championship. As y'all all know, it's going to be a historical championship final. The Miami Heat taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers looking to get championship number 17 to tie the Boston Celtics. And Miami looking to get their fourth championship as a franchise. The reason why this is so special and so historical is because you got Pat Riley, who's the president of the Miami Heat, and also a former coach over there too. But he was also the coach of the 80s Showtime Lakers, featuring Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Byron Scott, A.C. Green, James Worthy, Kurt Rambis, Michael Cooper, all those guys. I mean, that Showtime Lakers, what Pat Riley was able to do with those guys is just, it's just unbelievable. And during his run there, he left in 1990, but during his run, he got to the finals 8 times and won 5, going back-to-back. First team to go back-to-back since the Celtics in the late 60s. So Pat Riley has a lot of history with the Los Angeles Lakers. He also won as a player back in the 70s as well. So his fingerprints is all over those trophies and those banners that hang up in the Staples Center. And then, of course, LeBron James, who left Cleveland and joined the Miami Heat, and along with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, and he was able to win his first 2 championships with that organization. Took that organization to 4 championships and was able to get 2 out of the 4. And so for him to face his former team, it's unbelievable. It's just gonna make for such great basketball. And I can't wait till it starts. As far as what I think, I got the Los Angeles Lakers winning this in 5. I got the Los Angeles Lakers winning this in 5, and I'll tell you exactly why. Number 1, LeBron James. There's nobody like him. There has never been anybody like him. He's cut from a different cloth. He's different. He's built different. He's not like anybody we've seen ever. Obviously, what he's able to do in terms of controlling the game, dominating the game, putting people in positions to dominate, putting other key players, key role players in positions to shine. His ability to win and to get his teams to the championships, I mean, it's unlike anything we've ever seen. I mean, this guy's going to be playing in his 10th championship, in which he went 8 straight times prior to this. What he brings to the game, it's just I don't even have this incomprehensible. He closed out the game yesterday, 2 days ago, with a 38-point triple-double. He's the second player to ever do it in a closeout game. He's just gonna be a handful. And then you got Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a 6'11", guy with guard-like skills. He can get you off the dribble. He can get you with the step back. He can hit you with the deep threes, as you saw him with the game-winning 3 against the Denver Nuggets a few days ago. He's just going to be hard to stop. There's no answer for him. And then you got a guy like Rondo with all that championship experience, all that playoff experience. Playoff Rondo has arrived, and he has been a key to this season. Another key person on that Laker team who has really shined this season has been Dwight Howard. I mean, I thought Dwight Howard was done. I did not think he was going to get another chance, and I was thinking, wow, how sad. His career is going to end like that. But you know what? Dwight Howard, was fortunate enough to to make a roster spot for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he has made the best out of it. I mean, he has been big time. He's been our version of Dennis Rodman. And mind you, this guy was a star himself in the league for many years on those Orlando Magic teams in which he went to a final and went up against the Lakers back in, I believe it was '09. So then you got KCP, who I wasn't too fond of in the beginning because I just wasn't feeling the stuff that he was doing out there on the basketball court. I felt like he was rushing a lot. I think he was forcing a lot of stuff. And he was just making too many mistakes, turning the ball over a lot. But then he was able to really take a step back and allow the game to come to him. And once he allowed the game to come to him, that's when everything changed for him. His shooting percentage went up. He's shooting way up in the high 50s, and with three-pointers. He's just been terrific for the Lakers. And a key point, another player, Caruso. Caruso has been fantastic, coming off the bench, giving the Lakers that spark that they need, defensively and offensively, hitting key, late-minute shots that, help get the Lakers, over the top. I mean, he's just been just been a pleasant player for us. And then, of course, we got JaVale McGee and other key players that come in and get the job done for us. So, and then the coaching staff. I mean, Frank Vogel has been superior. The way he got this team playing is it's breathtaking, And then you add Jason Kidd and Lionel Collins to that coaching staff, and the rest of those guys that make up that coaching staff. I mean, it's an all-star cast. It's really hard to beat a team with that kind of experience, both player and coach personnel. Rob Pelinka, who's done a fantastic job as the general manager, as the president. He's just been phenomenal. Jeannie Buss taking over as the owner. This team's going to be hard to stop. But let's not sleep on Miami either. Just because I got the Lakers winning in 5 doesn't mean that it's going to be an easy. It's not going to be easy because Jimmy Butler is a force to reckon with. Jimmy Butler fits in perfectly with the Miami Heat. He has come to that team and given that team a whole different identity in terms of toughness, and they have all followed his lead, and look what they got. 5th seed, takes out the Bucks, takes out the Pacers, takes out the Celtics earlier today, and now they're in the finals as a 5th seed. And, what a phenomenal run has been, and they definitely have proved that they belong there. Some of the guys you got to watch out for, though, is Dragic, who is a deadly shooter. Hero, who is a deadly shooter, who's coming off a 37-point performance a few nights ago, where he completely took over a game and just hit shot after shot and with an abundance amount of threes. Those type of guys can't get off like that if you want to win the championship. You got to be able to slow them down and stop them. Also, their big man, Bam. What can I say about this guy? He had one of the best blocks defensively I've ever seen. A couple of, back in the other series that they had prior to that against the Bucks. In game 1 of the Celtics series. And then the stuff that he's done thus far. All the 30-point double-double games he's had. He's just been terrific for that team. He's extremely athletic. He's extremely gifted in the low post, and he can get you off the dribble as well. So we got to be careful. Again, this is not a team to take light, especially with a veteran player like Andre Iguodala coming over there, about to be playing in his 6th straight final. He brings a lot of experience and toughness. We know what he can do defensively, and he's also a pretty good playmaker. And then you add Jay Crowder to the mix, who's also another tough guy that can do some things on both ends and stuff. So we got to be ready. What's gotten the Lakers where they are now is their ability to, after you score, they're scoring. As soon as you think you done scored and you're celebrating, they're on the other end dunking or getting a layup. They got to keep that pace up because when they're playing that way and they're hitting shots, it's too hard to beat a team like that. the Lakers did win the regular season series. Both of those games they won. I know the first game they played at Staples Center, the Lakers won by 15, 95 to 80. AD had 33 points and 10 rebounds in that game. LeBron dropped 26. And then, of course, they played again in Miami, where they also won. That was a closer game, 113 to 110. Lakers were able to pull it out in the end. And AD had 26 in that game, and LeBron went for 25 in that game. And, those guys, when they're playing like that, they're just really hard to beat. So the key, again, like I said, the key for the Lakers to win this championship is that they got to stop those shooters. They got to be dynamite defensively. And they got to continue to push that ball up tempo. If they can continue to do that, they will win this championship in 5. Because it's just too much experience on the other side with LeBron and Rondo and, and JaVale. And it's too much experience. And I think, this is going to be a historical championship. I think the public is in for a great treat. And I know that this won't disappoint anybody, and I just totally look forward to it. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and leave y'all guys with the opportunity to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, please. I'm up trying to get this channel to grow. I want to continue to do videos, and I need you guys also to hit that bell. Smash that bell button so that you guys can be alerted when I drop new videos. All right, so again, if you like this video, please hit that comment section. I love comments. And until the next episode, I'll see you guys in the finals. Lakers in Miami. Let's do this. Peace.